Welcome to Storytime with Rybear. I'm your host, Rybear. Here is the space where we delve into our imaginations, explore the deepest realms of the psyche, converse with whimsical creatures and beasts of great wisdom, and discover mysterious liminal spaces of mystique, indubitable intrigue, serene magics, and telling symbology. Let's start by finding a cozy, comfy position on the couch, or a chair, or perhaps simply the floor. Now that you're tucked into your warm burrito of contentedness and continued curiosity, let's take 3 deep breaths together, holding the breath at the top of the inhale. Bonus points if you hug a loved one or your favorite stuffed animal during. Alright, breathe in. And out. Breathe in. And out. One last time in. And exhale. Lovely, Raikou boy. Now, hold on to your burrito selves, for our journey begins.
Chapter 1. Grey Sentinel and the Skywatchers. 6:05 a.m. 4 alarms set to go off around 5 a.m. And here I am, waking up at 6:05 again? Freaking fudge factories, not again. Okay, feed the dogs. Rinse my head under the spigot for a few seconds. Coffee? No time. The train takes 40 minutes. Pull on pants. Oh, these are stained. Other pants, fine. Drive to the station. I glance at my phone again. 6:33 a.m. Great. Rain's not too bad today. We call that a win in the P&W. That's Pacific Northwest for you non-hipsters. There's the parking garage looking gray and square as ever. I take the stairs. Gotta prove I'm faster than these other eggheads. 7:13 a.m. Nice. Train's still here. I hit the button to open the door. The blue light means the train is getting ready to leave. I pull out an earbud. What? The blue light means the train is getting ready to leave. The train security officer yells again with an annoyed stare. Gotcha. I shuffle away, avoiding further eye contact, just in time to watch the train start its slow departure south, mocking me as it goes. No one's probably at the office yet, but still, I hate being late. Most people work from home, but because it's my first year, they'd like to see me in the office. Why? I don't know. Maybe it's a trust thing, or a tradition thing, or a we don't actually believe in work-life balance thing. Fine, whatever. Next train arrives, and so does the guy who monologues his entire thought process out loud, right on cue. I bury my face in my phone and pretend to be anywhere else. Westlake, 7:54 a.m. Everyone stands up at once and shuffles out like a 28-legged amorphous human blob. Escalator? Nah. Stairs. Gotta wake up the body. Not for vanity, of course. No, sir. Definitely not competing with strangers in my head. I reach the street and turn the corner. There it is. Perfectly beige, perfectly square. If bureaucracy were a building, it would be this lumbering golem, silently devouring worker after worker. Its windows stare down like rows of indifferent eyes.
We know you're late.
It seems to say.
We saw you sleep in again.
I quicken my pace, cross the one-way, push through the revolving door, smile at the camera, nod at the front desk person who never looks up from her phone. Up I go. Floor 16, If the elevator fell from this height, would I die? I wonder. Maybe if I lie flat on my back right before impact. No way. I'd probably tense up. Definitely still die. The doors open. I push myself toward the beige cubicle that swallows me 5 days a week. No one's here yet. Sweet. I sit down, log into IM so my green dot says, "Working." Head to the coffee machine. Vanilla latte again. Number 15 this month. Still has that weird earthy aftertaste. Dirt? Plastic tube residue? Doesn't matter. It works. Now to work. Which spreadsheet shall I update today? What data shall I color code? Ooh, a new sheet that calculates something automatically? Now that's living. 8 a.m. Brain tickled by the sound of coworkers chatting in the kitchen. We'll circle back on the proposal. Ballpark the ROI. Massage the details a bit. CC the PM. Touch base. Deliverables. Their words trail off as they move away, but I can still hear the jargon dripping through the walls like water in a haunted house. I nearly gag. But hey, no big deal. Today I get to tag 300 assets in a new building. Make, model, part number, serial number, submit. Wait 5 minutes for the application, repeat. A task so boring, it makes dry toast seem like bebop jazz. Isn't this info already in the drawings? Doesn't matter. The owner wants it. Great. I try not to complain. It's decent money. It's safe. It pays some bills. 8 years of this now across different companies. Email, meetings, acronyms, color-coded nothingness. Could be worse, right? 8:22 a.m. Okay, mental break. Stairwell time. I climb a few flights. Calf raises. Stretch. The landing between 17 and 18 has better light. More yellowish. Almost warm. 10 minutes pass. I start a podcast. I return to my desk. The door to the stairwell gurgles behind me like a frog with a sinus infection. Just one of the many sounds the gray Sentinel makes to remind me.
We're watching. Always watching.
I try to ignore the thought. Anyways, site visit time. The new building awaits me, a half-complete slumbering beast. Into the maw I journey to start the grind within. The day drags on. Tag, make, model, part number, serial, submit, wait. Mechanical attic, asset after asset. The HVAC drones endlessly. White noise for the soul. Tag, make, model, part number, serial. I reach for my thermos. Empty. Of course. I check my email. Hi there! Just a reminder that we'll be discussing your visibility across teams at the end of the week. Would love to see more proactive communication from you. Hope you're enjoying tagging assets. My jaw locks. I reread the email. Visibility? Proactive? Hope you're enjoying? The HVAC hum suddenly sounds louder. More like a scream behind drywall. The tag I'm holding in my hand crumples slightly. I stare at it like it's a mirror. For a moment, I'm not in the attic. I'm in a cube. I'm in a train. I'm in a line. I'm in a loop. And all at once, I hear my own voice echo in my skull. This is not how I would choose to spend any day of my one life. I finish the tags. I drive back. The gray Sentinel offers me a cold, glowing eye of farewell. I ride the subway home, surrounded by others, lost in their own tiny screens. Did I eat today? No, doesn't matter now. I sit on the train, cradled by the hum of motion. The world drifts by, blurry and half-formed, just like my thoughts. I close my eyes for just a moment, and something slips. The boundaries soften. My name feels less like a name. My thoughts stretch like string pulled in a breeze. I become someone. Or maybe everyone. Or maybe just you. And finally, sleep.
And that concludes chapter 1. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen.
Thank you, Raku boy. Oh, what a good boy this fluffy dog is. He is such a good fluffy woofy. I do love him so. What a good boy he is.